Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ishmael from Conjured Realm. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about some of the reasons why you may not have your desires yet, and something that I think can help you try and change that so you can start materializing the things that you are wanting. First of all, I think that one of the major keys about why this is happening is because for the majority of you guys, you say you're doing what you're supposed to, but when you guys email me and when we do coaching, I realize that most of you don't do what you're supposed to be doing. And, that's not your fault or whatever, but some of you, it is your fault and you choose to be in victim mindset. But for the most part, some people just get confused about how to really apply being the thing that you want or having the thing that you want. But first of all, I want to talk about separation. In a non-dualism standpoint, non-dualism helped me understand that there is no separation between your desires and your imagination. Everything is awareness. Everything is consciousness. Okay, I'm going to be using those two words, but I'm using them interchangeably. They are basically the same thing. You are consciousness. You are awareness. You can never not be aware of stuff. When you wake up, you're aware of the ceiling. You're aware of your pillows, your beds, your comforters. You're always being aware of something, okay? You are always consciousness. You are awareness. You as consciousness is the state that you dwell in forever. That is the fixed state that you will always be in, okay? Everything that we can perceive, we call that forms of consciousness, okay? Because nothing is real until we put our awareness on those things. So if something that is physical is not real, then also that goes for the things that we can visualize or see in our imagination. What we see in our imagination is also not real. So if the physical is not real and our visualizations are not real, then we know that the thing that makes things exist is us putting our awareness on those things. Everything is just illusions. Everything that you can see, everything that you can touch, they're all illusions. They're not real. They're just as imaginary as things that you can see in your thoughts. Even scientists have gone as far as saying that everything is made up of empty space, so nothing is actually there. Things appear to be there or exist when we become aware of them. Okay, so we're always aware of something. We're awareness, we're consciousness. Things outside of us that we perceive are forms of consciousness. And just for the mere fact that they are not the source, they are just a form of us, they are considered illusions. Us being consciousness is the only real thing here. Everything else is a form of us, thus being fake. So if things imaginary and things physical are both equally fake, it is up to the observer to decide what becomes reality through what we put our awareness on. This is why there's never any separation between your imagination and the 3D. Now, I'm going to be using terms like manifesting, 3D, 4D, just so you guys can better understand, but I just want you guys to know that I don't identify anymore with those terms. I just have to use something so you guys can like bridge the gaps together as I'm giving this explanation. But there is no separation between your thoughts, the 4D and the 3D. Everything that's in the 3D happened because you became aware of it in your thoughts, in your imagination, or through affirming, which is you still becoming aware of the thing that you want. So everything started off in imagination. Everything is imagination. You are the observer making things real. Okay, so what does that mean, that everything is fake and you make things real? That means everything, including your body, including your ego, including money, all these limiting things that we are taught that are supposed to be quote unquote real, they're really not. The only thing that is real is you as consciousness. Now, going back to the reason why I made this video, to answer why you guys may not be getting your desires, because for one, you guys are still becoming aware of the fact that you're waiting. You're becoming aware of the fact that it's not here. That's why your 3D now has to replicate that assumption. It has to keep configuring your world to look like the internal script. So it's not until you change, everything always will lead back to you. It's not until you change that your 3D will not change. And we can say the same thing about money or SP. So when you get yourself in check, that's when everything out here in the 3D is going to move and alter to whatever it is that you are becoming aware of internally. A lot of you still become aware of the fact that there's separation between you and your SP. A lot of you are still aware of the fact that you're in no communication with your SP, that your bank account is -$50, or that money is never coming into. A lot of you are placing your awareness on the wrong things. Okay, your awareness is what creates everything, and not even creates, because everything's already done, more like makes things real. Okay, you are everything. Because everything is you, a form of you, you can never be separate from these things. Okay, that's like a woman giving birth to someone and she's in Chicago and the baby's in New Orleans. Just because they're separated doesn't mean that that child is not hers. Okay, you are everything. Your consciousness makes things real. It is what creates reality, or it's what makes reality. So that means that a cupcake that you visualize is equally as real as a cupcake that you see with your eyes. Okay, there's no difference. They're the exact same thing. And you guys choosing to not see it that way is what's causing the gap between you and actually having your desires. You still see yourself as separate, when in reality you're not separate. I like non-dualism because it helped me apply law of assumption much better when I was still learning non-dualism. Like, for example, when we get into like states in law of assumption, a state is something that you can dwell in. But me understanding non-dualism, because I know that I am everything, it helped me understand that I can't leave the state of being wealthy even if I wanted to, because I am money. I am everything. I am my SP. I am a new car. I am whatever it is that I put my awareness on. I cannot leave that state. So it just helped me better understand that even if I wanted to, I can be separate from the state of having a lot of money, or having amazing friend groups, or having a house or an apartment, whatever it is that you may be desiring. Or should I say the ego is desiring. Awareness is completely neutral. The thing that has opinions or is very opinionated is the ego, and the ego is not you. So also knowing about non-dualism helped me separate myself from the ego, because when the ego would want answers and would doubt and question and just not be in my favor some days, I knew that all I had to do was observe it and give no judgment to that, because that's not me. I am awareness. Awareness is not limited by what the ego's like insecurities are. So yeah, there is no separation. Work on trying to bridge the gap between you and your desires, because there is no gap. The second you become aware of something, you have it. You have it. There's nothing else to do. You have it. The second you become aware of something, it is immediately yours, because it is a part of you. It is you. You are your desires. You can never be separate from these things, because they are you. They come from you. You are consciousness. You are God here. Everything comes from you, therefore automatically it's yours. But I hope that helped you guys better understand why you guys may be having that trouble manifesting things in your 3D. It's all about your perception. Don't perceive things as separate from you, and they will never be separate from you. So if you guys have any other questions about non-dualism, please leave them down below. I'm going to start making videos about them. I also have the suggestions you guys put in my community tab, so I'm still gonna be making those videos. But yeah, also if you guys have any questions, please contact me for coaching. conjuredrealm.com is my website. If you guys want to book coaching sessions, I'm more than happy to help you better understand this. Yeah, you can book through there. It's very convenient, and you can pick a time that's convenient also for you. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. Alright guys, happy manifesting.